Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. I just filmed this exact same intro and I realized my mic wasn't turned on, but thank God I did so that I can do it again right now. I straight up would have taken everything down, probably taken my makeup off, and I would have been really angry when I sat down to edit this. So here we are again. Today's video is my everyday spring makeup routine. I like to change up the colors of my makeup depending on what season it is. In the spring, I like to go for a more mauve-y or pink undertone makeup. I just think it's really pretty, so that's what I'm doing today. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button below this video. It is totally free, and if you are already subscribed, you can hit that bell notification button next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified every single time I upload. Let me know in the comments below if you have any fun spring activities coming up or any trips that you have planned. I would love to hear what you guys are going to be doing this year. I will be going to Hawaii in a few months and I'm very excited about it. So let me know in the comments if you do have anything fun planned, and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I always do in my makeup routine is conceal underneath my eyes. I'm using a new concealer. This is from Nude by Nature. They are originally an Australian brand, but they're new to Canada. They sell them at Shoppers now, and I'm obsessed with this concealer. I've been really into using dewy concealers lately, so this one is just so nice. You do need to set it in place, but even after it's set, it just looks so beautiful and natural on your skin. And then I do like to go in with a really brightening concealer or just something to brighten up underneath my eyes, and lately I've been using the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer, and this is just going right underneath where I have eye bags, just to brighten it up a little bit so that it doesn't have a harsh shadow underneath. That way I don't have to use a super bright concealer underneath my entire eye area. It's just something that I like to do, and I've been using my Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why I haven't used this sooner. It has the most beautiful finish, and if you can't tell by now, I do really love having dewy skin in the springtime especially, so this foundation has been so perfect for giving me that beautiful natural dewy finish, and it does actually last for a long time. I went to my dance class with this on and it still looked really good, and I love setting my face with a loose powder. I have been using the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder recently, and I started using a small brush to set my eye area, especially with the dewy concealer I like to use, and then I will set the rest of my face with a bigger fluffy brush and kind of brush away the excess underneath my eyes. I have been using my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil for filling in my brows lately. This color is perfect. I think it's called Brunette. I will leave it in the description box below just in case, but I love the consistency of this pencil specifically. I think it is actually my favorite brow pencil now, so I just fill them in. Lately I've been kind of bringing the inner parts of my eyebrows a little bit closer together. I just like that look. I do change it up a lot, but that's just what I've been doing lately. And then you guys should know by now, I will set them in place with my Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel because it's just amazing. Wet n Wild recently came out with some new eyeshadow palettes. I'm using this one called Rosé in the Air, and I'm taking this transition shade. It's kind of a medium cool toned matte brown, and this is just going straight into my crease and blending it outwards, kind of in a cat eye shape, but just really subtly. I know that some of these colors were already made from Wet n Wild before. They might have just redone this packaging, but I am going to be taking the really pretty mauve shade. Most of these eyeshadows are matte except for two of them in the palette, but I really wanted it to have a pinky undertone to the eyeshadow. So no matter if it's shimmery or matte, I did want it to be a little bit pinkish just because I like using those colors in the spring. So after I put that pink color down on my lid, I'm going back in with that transition shade just to make sure everything is blended out nicely and a little bit diffused, so it just looks really soft and pretty. So I just worked on blending that shade back into my crease and then a little bit onto my lower outer lash line. Now, using the lightest shade in the palette, I'm going to apply this to my brow bone just to brighten it up a little bit. Also, I am extremely impressed with these Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. I had the Comfort Zone one a long time ago. I recently picked up the new packaging just like the one that I'm using, and the quality is still completely there. So definitely check these out. And for on top of that pink shade that I put down, I'm going to use my finger and kind of pack on a little bit of that gold shimmery shade just all over, so it kind of is like a little veil over top, so it still kind of shows through that pink color underneath, which is what I wanted, but I still wanted my lids to look a little bit fresh and kind of like glossy. Another one of my favorite things to do at any time of year is use a brown eyeshadow as an eyeliner so that it just slightly defines your lash line a little bit more, but it doesn't look harsh. So I especially love it in the spring. I'm doing a tiny bit of a cat eye flick at the very end and only going in about halfway so that the inner part of my eyes stay really bright and open. And then I'm just kind of blending it, making sure, again, nothing's harsh, you don't have any harsh lines, and you still get that cute little flick. And another thing I've been doing lately is curling my eyelashes. I hardly ever did this before, and now I'm kind of addicted to it, so I do it like every single day, even if I don't wear makeup. And I've been using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara a lot recently. It is such a great mascara. It is so dark, and it makes your eyelashes look very thick, but it still lengthens them, so it's just an overall really great mascara. I like to do quite a few coats on my top lashes, and then I will do about one coat on my bottom, and sometimes I don't wear mascara on my bottom lashes at all. I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling that day, and I pretty much always get mascara on my nose or my eyelids at some point, but I just use a Q-tip to wipe that away. And for bronzer, I've been still loving my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I usually bronze up my skin the same way pretty much all throughout the year. I just do the perimeter of my face and a little bit on my cheeks. And then for my nose, I've been playing around with contouring a little bit. I'm using the Smashbox contour pencil. It comes in a set of 3 for bronzing, contouring, and highlight, but I'm using the contour shade just to slightly contour my nose a little bit to give it more of like a button turned up nose. I don't know how to explain it. It's extremely subtle. I don't do this all the time, but I do find myself kind of playing around with it randomly. And then for blush, I'm using one from this Tarte blush palette, and this is one of my favorite blush palettes I've ever bought. It is so versatile, and I'm taking a really pink shade. I just love using pinks in the spring. I think it looks so pretty and fresh. And then for highlight, I'm using a highlighter from ColourPop. These are my favorite highlighters at the moment. I have 4 of them, I think. This one is called Smoke and Whistles, and it has more of a pink undertone. I don't even need to explain myself anymore, and it just looks really pretty on top of the cheeks. And I kind of went a little crazy and decided to highlight most of my face because, again, like I said, I really love dewy looking skin in the springtime. So I'm just highlighting all the high points of my face, and then I will be using a Stila. It's kind of like a lip balm. I don't remember the exact name of this. Again, I will have it in the description box below. It is called Misty though, I know that, and it's just a really hydrating, nice balm with a subtle color. And then to finish it off, I always set my makeup with the Urban Decay makeup setting spray, either the all-nighter one or the chill one. And to make sure I get rid of any powdery effect, I always go back over it with a damp beauty blender just to press everything down. And that is the finished makeup look. I hope you liked it. So that's it for my everyday spring makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps me know what types of videos you guys like seeing. If you are new and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Like I said, it is totally free, and I have so many other videos, and I upload every single week. But I hope you're all having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!